Hello and good afternoon, everybody. My name is Shiva, and I work with AmSkills as a content head. And today I'm going to be the host of this orientation session for you guys. So I wanted to first of all get an acknowledgement before starting the session that you all are able to hear my voice and see my screen. If you can acknowledge in the chat box, guys. Everybody, if you can answer in the chat box. Great. Thank you so much, Avni. Rest, all of you can hear my voice. Swati, Zeno, if you can write in the chat box, you all are able to hear my voice. Only Avni has acknowledged as of now. Zeno, can you hear my voice? If you all can acknowledge, everybody. Swati, Sheena, Zeno, can you all acknowledge you are able to hear my voice and see my screen so that we can start this session? And I'm expecting few more guys to join in the session very soon. Zeno, I can see you have raised your hand. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Zeno. All right, guys. Thank you so much for acknowledging. Let me close this from here. Give me a moment. I'll start the session for you guys. Okay, great, great. So I welcome you all in this orientation session today, guys. So before we can start with this orientation session today, let's discuss that what is the agenda of today's session. And one by one, we will be discussing about each section that I have decided to share with few of you guys. I guess uh, five people are there here in this orientation session with me, and we may expect some more guys. Okay, guys. So first thing that we will be discussing in this orientation session is that the introduction to content writing, or maybe we can say the overview to content writing. Okay. Now, content writing as a domain, what exactly content writing is, why there is so much of buzz around content writing as a subject, what was the job market in 2023, what is going to be the job market for content domain in 2024. We will be discussing everything in detail within this particular section. Second part that we will be discussing about that what is the demand for content writing in today's time, why every company is actually looking to hire a content writer, why there is so much of requirement of a content writing person. We will be discussing this part as well in detail. Later to it, guys, we will be discussing about know your two sources of income. See, this is something which is very obvious, guys, that when we are enrolling into a training program, so we always have an objective that maybe we are looking for a full-time career with content writing, or maybe we are looking for a freelance opportunity, or we may plan to have our own business. So we will be discussing about how content as a domain can help you in achieving those requirements that you have. So we will be discussing about the sources of income basically within this area. Another part that we will be discussing about that everybody who is actually looking for a content writing section, there is one thing which is very clear that we need opportunities. We wanted to get opportunities from the market, but we do not have a clarity that if we are looking to get an opportunity, then what all things are required, why a company will hire us, what all things we have to get ready with. This is all something we should have a clarity, and once we have a clarity on this, we can actually go ahead with the right spirit. So we will be discussing about the job market and the requirement from the companies end. Once all of this part is done, guys, we will be discussing about the overview of IIM Skills training program, why we are the most respected training program into the content as an industry, why people are actually preferring IIM Skills training program. We will be discussing about it, what we have delivered over the last 9 years, You will be getting a chance to meet more than 18,000 professionals, those who have done the course with the IIM skills, and they are actually leading or working with some of the most leadership positions in the market. And at the end of it, guys, we will be having an open Q&A round because this is something which is equally important. So by the end of this session, I will allow every one of you that you can ask your questions. And we will be making sure that before ending this session, all of your questions, all of your doubts will be cleared. Okay. So this is what we are going to discuss. So the process is going to be, guys, in the initial 40 minutes, I will be covering the area what I wanted to share with you. I will be doing the overall presentation what I have got for you guys. In the last 20 minutes section, I will be allowing every one of you that you can ask your questions. And by the way, in the I mean in between of the session, in case if you have any questions, any doubts, you all are allowed to ask your questions, and I will try to answer each one of your questions during the session as well. Okay. So this is how we are going to lead this session today. So let's quickly move ahead to the next section. So, Ankur, I guess Samir is unable to hear my voice because he has not joined with his mic. Can you please help him? You can message him in the personal chat how he can, get this in. Okay, guys, so let's move ahead to the next section now. So I'm starting with the very first section of this orientation session that everyone is actually looking now for a content writing section. Nowadays, you're listening a lot of buzz around content writing, maybe content marketing, maybe content creation. So there is so much of, debates which is going around content as a domain. So why exactly content is in demand? What is content writing? Why companies are preferring content writing for themselves? So I want all of you to please participate with me because I will also have an understanding that those who are attending this particular orientation session with me, what kind of, I would say, awareness you have about content writing. So I want all of you, Amrita, Avni, Samir, Sangeeta, Sheena, Surbi, Swati, if you all can answer what is content writing as per you. And I don't want that you have to answer in the absolute answer. Whatever you knowledge you have about content writing, you can share your knowledge with us in the chat box. And then I will be leading ahead. So my question to you guys is, what is content writing? If you can answer. And why companies are looking for content writing. Everybody, I guess I have got my first answer from Zeno. Sometimes when you don't have a content idea, how it's completely fine, Zeno. I just wanted to understand that in case if you have some understanding or you must have heard about content writing from some places, what do you understand that what is content writing or maybe why companies are actually looking to hire a content writer? It's not, I mean, it's not like that I wanted to know that, okay, you know this part. No, I just wanted to understand these guys, those who are attending the session with me, that what do they understand about content writing? If anybody else is typing, I am actually waiting. Otherwise, I'll start with this session. Okay, great. I have got answers. Swati is saying writing or publishing content in digital format. Okay, all right. Avni, I have got your answer, but I request you if you can direct this message to everyone so that rest all can read your message and they can also get, a fair idea because sometimes your question will be answering to others' query as well. So Avni's question is words and expressions to rely your brand, your message, and product or service that you want to offer. Great, very nice, Avni. Samir said it is to promote the values of an idea. Perfect, Samir. Avni, great, great. Thank you so much for doing. Rest, everybody. We are less in this session today, so I want Sangeeta, Surabhi, if you can also participate here in this, question part, so that I and you will have a interactive session. Amrita says a writer's goal is to inform and entertain. Okay, pursue readers. Great, great, great. So Amrita, you have reached out to some extent that what I was trying to, indicating. Anybody else is typing or else I will start with it. Okay. Not an issue. Not an issue, guys. Let me start from here. Now, I want everybody to please pay attention on my screen. So as we are actually talking about nowadays, there is a, so much of buzz around content writing as a domain, content editing as a domain. Okay. So few things that I would like to share with you that what is content writing? I will start from here. So what happens, guys, nowadays we use internet in our daily life and we see a lot of things on our screen. So when we are browsing through different things, when we are looking at our screen, what exactly we are looking at? Let me give you a fair understanding. We see a lot of website, we see a lot of videos, we see a lot of this and that. What exactly we are looking at? I'll just show you right here in front of your screen. So when we are looking at our screen, maybe a mobile screen, maybe a laptop screen or a desktop screen, we find out we are looking at only four things. Now, what all these four things are? Number one that you are looking at, that is text. Number two that you are looking at, that is videos. Number three that you usually see, that is images. And at the end, sometimes you must have, you are going through with the voice messages, maybe podcast or something. Okay. Whenever, guys, we are paying attention to our screen, you recall now once again from here that what exactly you are looking at? Only these four things: text, images, videos, or maybe voice messages. Other than these four things, you will not find anything else on your screen. So, what exactly these four things are? The combination of these four things is called content. Okay. So, content, you can simply have a idea. Content has four forms. What I am talking about: text, images, videos, or maybe voice messages. Okay. When we say text, I'll take you through a website. Let's say I'm going to X website for an example. Let's say this is Amazon's website, what I have opened in front of you guys. Whenever you are opening this, I had mentioned four things in front of you. You had left hand side, this image part that I had mentioned. Right hand side, you can see there is so much of text. So this page is actually holding what? Text and images, nothing else. So the combination of these two things is called, you are looking at what? Content of Amazon's website of a particular page. You're looking at what? Content. Sometimes you see a lot of videos on your screen. Okay. So when you see videos are also a form of content. Now, one thing that you need to understand, when you are looking at text, when you're looking at images, when you are looking at videos, what is the higher, which is the type of, I would say, content that you are looking at the most? Let me come back to this screen. Out of these four things, what do you think? Who is the dominant out of these four things? I would say text part is something which has the dominancy. Whenever you will look at your screen, you will find out this portion, the text portion that I am talking about, this has the dominancy into the digital world. How? Whenever you are, looking at any website, as I went through the Amazon's website, I will go back to the Amazon's website, or let's say I'll take you through the, for an example, IAM Skills website, just for the example. Here, whenever you are coming to IAM Skills website or you go to any other website, what you are actually looking at, mainly the portion that you have in front of you is like text. Text is all over the places, right? So text has the dominancy. Similar to this, when you watch a video, so whenever we are watching a video will always have a video script. When you are watching a video, so what accompanies actually, how exactly the video is being produced? I'll tell you about it. Video has what? Video script, right? Video has a script. So when you have a video script, a company is actually perform onto that script only. Different people will be given responsibility that, okay, this is the video script. We have to act on this script. Again, video script is a part of what? Text part that I'm talking about. Okay. When you are actually looking at an image, over the image, you see some small quotations are always there in front of you, right? When you have small quotations, let's say small messages are there, that is also a form of content, that is text only. So what I am trying to say to you is, out of these four things, what you are looking at, text is the main part that has the dominancy. Because for videos as well, we need text. For images as well, we need text, right? So text is actually having a dominancy. So why exactly these four things are there in front of you? When you are watching videos, images, and this and that, why exactly companies are producing so much of content? So now you need to understand, we see a lot of videos, as I mentioned to you. We look at only those videos in which we have interest. Okay. We look a lot of Instagram reels. So we do not watch every Instagram reel. There are a lot of reels which are there on Instagram. We look at only those reels which are actually as per our interest, which are actually attracting us. Every individual has a different taste. So based on our taste, we always watch the reels. And sometimes you are sharing these reels with your family mates as well. So why people are creating these Instagram reels or maybe YouTube videos? Sometimes you are reading to some article and you are, taking some of your decisions. So why exactly, let's say if you are looking, one of the section that is how artificial intelligence is impacting digital marketing. Let's say you are doing research about it. So there are thousands of articles which are written for the same topic, but only some of them will get the I would say attention from you guys. Only some of them will be preferred by Google to be ranked in front of you. Why not every content that is there? So what I am trying to say, the content which has a quality and which is actually following the interest of a viewer, of a reader, that content will get the success out of it. And when a company is preparing a content, their main objective is to engage with you guys. Okay, because directly they are not calling you, directly somebody is not trying to convince you something, but they are just creating some meaningful content for you, so that the content should reach out to you. And when you are watching to that particular content, you always have a tendency that at the back of your mind, you always try to make decisions on the basis of that content. That is what the whole game is. So now companies are aware that everybody who is going to be a customer for a particular company, everybody is using internet. So these four mediums companies can use to reach out to you through videos, maybe through emails. Email is directly the form of content, that is text part. And now you receive a lot of emails. Let's say I receive hundreds of emails in a day in my a folder. So a company is always trying to reach out to you through all of these different sections, different sources. This is all something, what is the, I would say, forms of content. But now you need to understand why companies are using all of these mediums, how exactly this journey started into content. I'll just take only 5 minutes of yours and I'll take you little back. That is before pandemic. If I say, let's say in 2020 or 2019, we were not so friendly with the term called content writing. Okay. But when the pandemic situation came, when the whole market got shut down, by that time, all of us, we were in trouble, big trouble, I would say. Now, what was the challenge that we were facing? See, before pandemic, all of us, what we were doing, we were actually into traditional market, traditional zone. We were not so friendly with the digital part. So by that time, when the pandemic situation came in front of you, what happened? The market got closed, and when the market got closed due to lockdown, we were unable to run our business. For us, our market, our business got closed. And when the market is closed, when the big business is closed, unfortunately, our income was zero at that point of time. And that was the situation where everybody was thinking that what is going to be the next part? If this situation will be going for long, how will we survive? How will we, going ahead? Because we were not so friendly with the internet terms. But at the same times, few companies were there, those who were using internet as a medium to run their business. And fortunately, one of them was IIM skills as well, because since starting, we were offering our courses into the online mode only. So by that time, when the pandemic situation was there, only those businesses, those who were using digital or online as a mode to run their business, they were able to survive. I'm sure all of you must have noticed Amazon, Flipkart, some, health related applications, online shopping. This was something which was active by that time as well. Okay. So those who were into online business, for them, what happened? The market was never closed for them. And because the market was never closed for them, what happened? For them, the earning was never closed, right? They were always, I would say generating good revenue, and their income was not impacted due to this pandemic situation. And slowly and gradually, when the pandemic situation got over, by that time, all of a sudden, we as a, uh, as a person, we, have a realization that, okay, this pandemic situation may come again, or similar to this situations may come once again. So what we are required to do, we required to do some changes into the way we are doing our business. Let's move to the online section. Why? Because online methods, we realize that, okay, this is not going to be impacting due to this pandemic or similar situations. So those who were having some amount in their pocket by that time, they started reaching out to the companies like, let's say, Just Dial, to, get the leads from them. Okay. So Just Dial is one of the platform. I'm sure some of you are aware about it, that usually when you are seeking for some information, Just Dial will give you a list of the vendors and you can actually connect with them. So as per Just Dial, they are actually connecting you with the right company as per your requirement. So some, different people were there. Those who were the small shopkeepers, they started reaching out to Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra to list down their products on their platform, and they started selling on their platform, right? And there was another group of audience who started reaching out to web developers, and they thought that, okay, let the web developer develop my website. I would like to start my own website, and I will be pitching my services there on that website. So this was the situation gradually which appears in front of all of us. And when we started reaching out to, let's say, a web developer always, ask us that, okay, I'm ready to make your website, but over to that website, you have to paste your content. I need to publish your content. So please give me the content that you want to be uploaded on your website. Okay. So when a developer started asking for the content that has to be published on the website, then we realized that, okay, now we need someone who can write good content for us that can be presented on our website. As a result of that, we can have our own presence onto the digital platform. And this is the area, guys, where digital as a domain finally came into the picture, and people started searching for a content writer who can write about their services that can go live somewhere. And slowly and gradually, you must have seen nowadays social media is actually playing a very important role into the engagement between you and the, I would say, companies. So companies are also targeting social media because they understand that their targeted audience is also using social media. So they need social media writers as well. So this is how the overall journey of content writer started in the market. Especially I'm talking about into the Indian market. So till this extent, guys, all of you are clear that what is content writing, or how exactly content is started in the market. I just tried to give some sort of meaningful discussions so that you can easily relate to it. If all of you can acknowledge in the chat box, guys, so that I can move finally to the next section. Thank you so much, Swati. Rest all, you all are able to get what I'm trying to say. If anybody have any question into this, you can ask. Thank you so much, Surbi, Samir. All right, great, great. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Amrita. Thank you, Sharmila. Great, great. Now let me move to the next section. Thank you, Zanu. Thank you. I want all of you now. Let's move to the next section so that we can come to this part. All right, Sangeeta. So next part, when we are talking about, when we understand that, okay, now companies are hiring or companies are looking for a content writer. Okay. Now my second question is this. This is my second question. First question I answered to you with, I would say examples. This is my second question. Why companies are looking for content writers? Pallika, thank you so much. Now, everybody, I want all of you to please answer my this question if you have some, because when you will answer to this, for me, it will be easy to elaborate, in detailed way. Why do you think why a company will hire a content writer? What will they achieve from you? What is their expectation from you? Everybody, if you can type in the chat box. Okay, Sharmila is saying creativity from me. Companies are looking creativity. Priya is saying effective communication. Swati is saying to create engaging articles. Great, Swati. Very nice. Another work. Avni says for fresh ideas, focused resources. All right. Rest all, if you can also participate with me, guys. Great. Sameer says it is to leverage the business. Perfect. Perfect, Sameer. Very nice. I am still looking if I can, get that answer what I am looking at. Amrita says to improve their website content. All right, Amrita. Who else is actually typing? To reach more audience, Sharmila says. Perfect, perfect. Surbi says to build brand awareness. Very nice, Surbi. Very nice. One of the most focused answer I have got from Surbi. Sharmila has also answered moreover in the same way. Priya says, give clarity about product. Very nice. One of the objective. Fantastic. Sangeeta says to give information about the company. All right. All right. Fantastic. I got it, guys. Now I want everybody, if you can. Okay, Amrita, I got it. So that company can focus on to the other areas of their targeted business or their business. Fine, fine. Everybody, now I want, please, if you all can focus onto the screen now, because this is something which is very important, and for you it is very meaningful that okay, if you know that what is the requirement of a company from you, you can prepare yourself accordingly. Okay, so now when we say why a company will hire a content writer, so my simple answer to you is companies will always have three expectations from you guys. Okay, now these three expectations will be like number one, sales; number two, lead generation; number three, brand building. So these are the topmost three objective what the company is actually going to have from you. And guys, after reading the portion that is sales, do not get yourself confused. You are not supposed to do any sales for a company, but one of the objective what the company will have from you as a content writer is like they want sales from your content. I'll just give example to all these three, sections what I just mentioned to you. I'm just going back to the screen where I can start writing. So the answer of this particular section is what exactly companies are looking from you is sales. I'll take the first portion that is sales. So now how exactly a content writer can actually drive sales for a company? Okay. So every one of you, you all are aware about Amazon as a company. We do a lot of online shopping. Okay. I'm going to the Amazon's homepage for an example. So now when we are actually looking at Amazon's website, now Amazon is one of the platform where if they wanted to hire a content writer, their main objective is that the content writer should write content in a way so that a sale should happen. I'll give you one example. Let's say we have to paint, we have to buy a paint, let's say, for our home. Let's say we are looking to buy some paint for our home. We have to do some, I would say renovation at our home, for an example. So when we are searching wall paints for our home, okay, for home, you will see a lot of results in front of you. Okay, you see Nippon is one of the company which is coming in front of you. Then we have Berger, we have Brilliant Paints. Okay, if you will scroll down a little bit more, you will see Deluxe is there. You will see this is another company. So there are different companies that will appear in front of you. Okay. And when you will scroll down at the bottom, what will happen? You will see there are number of pages which are there. I'll just scroll down a bit early for you guys. Let me scroll it down at the bottom. Now, here you can see page number 2 is also there. Page number 3 is also there. Page number 4, 5, 6. Similar to this, you have page number 7, right? If you will go to page number 2, you will find out similar products like you had on first page. If you will go to page number 3, page number 4, you will find out similar products. Now, one thing I want you to please have, attention to. Let me go back to the page number 1. So this is page number 1. One thing that you will see when we have to buy something on Amazon, how many of you are going ahead and clicking at page number 2 or maybe page number 3, then you are buying your services? How many of you are doing that? In the chat box, please. If nobody is doing that, one individual can write no. If someone has done the shopping by doing this, they can write yes. Sharmila says no, Surbi says no. All right, all right. Rest all, how many of you will scroll down to page number 2? Swati says no. Nobody. Nobody is going at page number 2. This is something which is a human tendency. Thank you so much, Priya. So now this is something which is a human tendency, guys. See, we want results on instant basis. Okay, Priya says yes. Okay, Priya, great. Amrita says yes. So sometimes when you are unable to find out good results on page number 1, you may go to page number 2 just to do research. And if you like it, you will buy it. So the example like Priya and Amrita. So there are few guys, very few, those who will scroll down to page number 2 and then will go to the product details and will buy. Now, what I was saying to all of you guys, let's say I am opening one of the product in front of you, this one. Let me open this product in front of you. When we have to buy a product, so what we usually do, we open the product, okay, in front of us. At the left hand side of your screen, you will see the product image always. Okay. So product image, this is something which is a job of a graphic designer. Who has posted this product image or designed this? A graphic designer. But at the right hand side of your screen from here, you will see the product details, product descriptions are given to you, right? If you will scroll down at the bottom, you will see the overall detailing of this product. We will read this product description, product detailing. If we like the product description, we are likely to buy this service. If by any chance these product descriptions are not written in the right way or not giving right information as per the product, do you think we will buy the product? We will not. We always take our decision when we are reading the content, the product description. If things are as per our requirement, we will buy the product. But if the product description is not given in the right way, then we will not be buying this product. We will be looking at a different product if the complete information is not provided to us. Now, what is the catch here? Let me explain it to you. So now, whenever we go to Amazon, do you think Amazon people will call you and they will try to convince you that this wall paint that you are looking at, this is one of the best wall paint, you should buy it? Ever, anybody has received a call from Amazon out of you? I have around 12 members with me. Nobody has received a call from Amazon. Why? Because this is not what is Amazon's job. Amazon want, if anybody is coming at Amazon, only after reading the product description, looking at the reviews, you should buy the product. That is what Amazon wants. Amazon will never call you to convince on something. Now, who is playing the main role into the sale of a particular product? The content that you have written. And this product description writing is the job of a content writer. So Amazon will always hire a person who can write good product descriptions that can lead to generate sales. So this is something what I was meaning to, that a content writer can drive sale. So example I have given to you, like Amazon kind of companies, they want a person who can write product description in a way so that it can lead to generate sales, right? So nobody else have done the job. Who has done the job? A content writer. I hope guys this is clear to you. One of the objective of a company. I'm just trying to tell you that okay, what kind of companies you will come across who will hire you. And other than these three objectives, you will not find out any other type of company. So everybody, sale part is clear that how you can drive sales with the help of your this. Great. Thank you so much, Sharmila. Rest all everybody. If you can acknowledge. Thank you. Thank you, Swati, Amrita. Thank you, everyone. So guys, now this is one thing when you all are participating with me, this is actually giving me as well I would say, confidence that all of you are able to understand what I'm trying to, convey to you guys. So it's a humble request that you all should participate with me. So sale part is done, guys. Now let me come to next portion, that is lead generation. So before talking about the lead generation, guys, let me clear what is lead. Okay. So lead means a person who is likely to buy my service. What is lead? A person who is a prospect customer for me who can buy my service, and I have the detail of that person. So that person is going to be a lead for me. Okay. For an example, 12 of you are there. We are there in this orientation session today. For me, 11 of you are the lead for me who can buy my service. If you will like the orientation session, if you will like the content industry as a domain, if you like our offerings, you will buy my service. So for me, all of you are leads in marketing language. Now, how a company is actually generating the leads, let me come to that part. Okay. I will go to this section, that is here. Let's say I'm opening IIM skills. Give me a moment, guys. Okay. I'm just trying to teach you that, okay, how a person can drive the leads for a company, why a company will hire you. Now, let's say IIM skills is one of the company which offers you trainings into different areas. Okay. So our main business or our way of working is not like Amazon that okay, I want someone to hire, who can write a good product description and a person will read the product description and buy my course. No, that is not what is going to be possible in my case. In my case, what is happening? First of all, we have to write good content about the course, which is giving complete information about our institute, about our course, and the things. Once you have read out of all this section, and you will come at the bottom. Now, what we want, once you have gone through the details, we want you to finally click here, that is request a callback. When you will click here, you will see there are three things which we are demanding from you. That is your name, your email address, and your phone number. Now, one thing you understand, guys, if a person who is absolutely a stranger for you will come to you and the person will ask you, hey, can you please provide me your contact number, your email address, your name? You will never be doing that. The reason behind that is that you don't know that person. You do not have trust on that particular person. Why will you share your details with that person? But with you, what happened when you were looking for content writing course, IIM Skills came in front of you as the topmost company. Sorry. So when IIM Skills appears in front of you as the topmost company, then you land to my website, you read our content, you find that trust that, okay, IIM Skills is one of the good firm that is offering a content writing course. And after that, you clicked here and then you shared your details with us. And that is what had happened with you. Maybe you have read an article which is actually supporting IIM Skills as a best company to provide training. And you found that, okay, there is a pop-up to get more details or maybe to connect with a person and you shared your details with us. Why? Because you find that trust here. So the content that a person has written at IIM Skills, his main job was to write content in a way so that a person like you should find that trust that okay, this is one of the good company, or this is one of the area where I can share my details, and after sharing my details I will get the best information from here. What if these products details or this course details that we have shared with you is not meaningful for you, or you are not liking this product details? Again, the same situation is there. You will never be sharing your contact details with us. So for us, what we want, that if you need more clarity, you share your details with us. One of my teammate from sales team or maybe from counseling team will connect with you, will guide you about the course. If you will like it, you will buy it. So in Amazon, there is no one calling, but here at I Am Skills, the business says or the procedure says that they have to call you, right? So this is something what is required here at I Am Skills. So we will be hiring a person who can write good content, good articles, so that at the back of your mind, you will find that trust for I Am Skills, and you can share your details with us, right? And that is what had happened with you guys, and you shared your details with us. Similar like us, there are so many other companies into different businesses. Before sharing complete details, they are actually asking you to share your contact, your email, your name, right? And after that, a person will call you from their company and the person will guide you, right? So guys, this portion, that is lead generation part. So content writer is somebody who is playing the most important role into this part as well. So I hope everybody is able to get this idea as well, that what is sales, oriented content, and what kind of content is the lead generation related content. Things are clear. The lead generation part is clear for you guys. If you can acknowledge guys in the chat box. Great, great. Thank you everybody. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Now it is actually making some sense for me as well, that okay, yes, everybody is able to understand because of your responses. Fantastic. Now the last part, guys, that I'm coming to, that is branding. Now this is something which is very easy to understand. Let's say there is a X company which is selling shoes. Okay. There is a X company which, let's say I'm taking an example of IIM skills only. IIM skills is that, let's say we are getting 100. I'm just taking an example, guys. Okay. Let's say we are getting 100 visitors per day at our website. Okay. Those who are interested in content writing course, we are getting 100 visitors at my website. Now 100 out of 100, do you think they will buy my services just in the first visit? They will come to my website, they will see the details, somebody will call, and the person is actually buying my product. No, not at all, Sharmila. You have mentioned absolutely right. Rest all, what do you think? Out of 100, 100 out of 100 will buy my service in the first visit only. Do you think this is possible as a business? Right, it is not possible. Every individual who is looking for something which is so meaningful for a person, that this is something where I'm looking for content writing course which will decide my career. So now, if I am going to X website like IIM skills, I will, maybe possibility if I will like their services in one go only, I will buy, but 100 out of 100 will not buy. I'll give you a fair idea. Let's say out of 100, 10 people will buy. Only 10 people. So 10 people means I'm talking about 10% of the total audience. They will buy my service in the first visit only. So when they have purchased my service in the first visit only, or in the first, uh, I would say time only, out of that 100%, now we are left with how many more? We are left with 93 more. Okay. Now we are left with 93 more people, those who have not purchased my services. Now, what do you think? Are they not interested in, doing this particular training program? They are interested in doing this particular training program, but why they are actually not buying that particular service at that point of time? There could be so many reasons. I'll just name out some of those. Let's say they wanted to do some more research. They wanted to figure out the other institutes as well. Maybe possibility they do not have finance in their hand. Maybe possibility they wanted to discuss with their family members, or maybe possibility they wanted to join after 15 days. Other than these things, do you think there could be other reasons why they are not buying my service at the same time in the first visit only? Am I right, guys? These could be the reasons. The 90 other guys who have not purchased my services, only these reasons could be there, or maybe, few more, I would say. So now, if I will leave this audience, 90 people, those who are still interested to buy the service, but at that point of time they are not ready. If I will leave these 90 people without doing any communication, or without having any, I would say, engagement with them, so there may be a possibility when they are looking finally to buy my service, that is content writing course, they are not recalling IIM skills name, and they find somebody else and they may purchase the course from there. Yeah, that could be the case. Am I right, guys? When they are looking to buy service, there may be a possibility they found somebody else, and the other institute got that particular, enrollment done. So IIM skills lose that person, where we understand that we are providing best service, but still because we were not so connected with the person, we will lose that person as a customer, as a student of IIM skills. So to avoid such as situations, what companies are actually doing, they start sending you some sort of emails with some information, some sort of some videos, which is actually giving you some, information. You must have seen when you're using your social media, at that point of time, there is a person in white t-shirt. His name is Vaibhav Kakkar. He is the founder of IIM Skills. He was actually asking you that if you are looking for content writing as a career, why don't you come and join orientation session of IIM Skills? Yeah. How many of you have seen that? A small video on your social media post from IIM Skills, where a person was inviting you to attend the demo session of IIM Skills. How many of you have seen that? Or not only from IIM Skills, maybe from other institutes as well. If you can acknowledge, guys, how many of you have seen this? Amrita says, I saw. Great. Rest all, not only IIM Skills, maybe other institute, invitation. All right, Sangeeta. All right, not an issue. Sharmila, you are raising your hand. Do you have something? You can simply type here, because when we are done with the presentation, I'll give you the access to unmute yourself and ask your questions. Okay, Sharmila says yes. Okay, all right, all right. Fantastic. So what I am trying to say, guys, what these companies are actually trying to do, they are trying to continuously engage with you, showing you something where you should always have the name of that X company in your mind always, that, okay, this is one of the company what I had seen for content writing course, and this offers these services. And when I have to buy, I think I should go with this company. So this is all something what is being done through content writing only, right? So a very basic example, nowadays what is happening, in 2024, Lok Sabha elections are coming. Okay. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Congress party, the Aam Aadmi party, or X party or Y party, everybody is actually now focusing on to the election. But now if you will see your social media wall after a certain period of time, there are so many debates, there are so many positive, maybe negative content that you will find out about a particular person who is standing or maybe fighting for this particular election, right? Let's say there is a X person is standing from BJP and Y person is standing from Congress or maybe Aam Aadmi party or maybe any other party. People have started spreading positive information about that candidate, so that this positive information should reach to you, and you will read that content about that person, and after reading that content you will have some awareness about X person, and mainly what people are talking about their achievements. So what these guys are actually trying to do, the branding of that person in a positive way in your mind, so that you should give a thought that, okay, this person have done these things. I think I should vote to this person. I'm sure all of you have noticed this, that when the elections are coming, you always see a lot of videos, lot of text, or lot of social media posts are spreading here and there, right? So this is all something what is being done through what? Content. And content could be video, content could be email, content could be article, content could be a blog. This is all called content because this is something what we have already gone through. Okay. So this is how the brand building, if any company want to hire a content writer to do brand building, so this is what their main objective is. So these are the three main objectives what the company will have from you. Other than these three objectives, there is no fourth objective what a content writer can fulfill for a company, right? This is the main summary of content writing as an industry, why content writing is in demand. So guys, till this extent, that is why companies will hire a content writer. I have answered to you for sales, for lead generation, for branding. These three things are clear to you or not? In case if you have any questions, let me know, guys. I will help you with it. In the chat box, is it clear to everybody? Or I should answer to something which is not clear to you? You are open to ask. Then I will move to the next section. Meanwhile, let me have a sip of water. People in the chat box, please. Things are clear. Great. Thank you, Sharmila, Sangeeta, Amrita, Survi. Great, great. Fantastic. Rest all. Samir, Tasneem, are you all clear? Charu, Avni? Yeah. Please, please. Great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tasneem. Great, great. So guys, if you will acknowledge in the chat box, so I will have a, feel that, okay, we all are together. Great. Fantastic. So now let me move to the next section. When we understand that a company will hire to fulfill their three objectives, that is maybe sales, maybe lead generation, maybe branding. Now, being a content writer, what you have to understand, just let me come to this part. Before talking about this, yeah. Now, being a content writer, what you have to make sure, what should be your approach towards content writing? Now you understand what is content writing. You understand why the company wanted to hire you. But now one thing that you need to understand that if you are a content writer, what all things you have to take care or what all things you should be good at that will attract a company to hire you. Now this is something, guys, which is very important. Okay. So I will talk mainly on to two parts, and after that I will be talking about the sources of income, because when we will be talking about sources of income, then these two things should be clear in front of us. Okay. How many of you are aware about SEO, that is search engine optimization? How many of you are clear about it? Or how many of you have heard about this term, that is SEO, search engine optimization? People in the chat box, please. Sharmila says, yes, I have heard. Can any one of you, share a bit about it? Those who have heard about it. Amrita says, heard but not clear. Okay, all right, not an issue, guys. I'll just make sure that I'm clearing this part for you. Okay, I'll just clear this part for you. Samir says, yes, he has heard about it. What about others, guys? Okay, Priya says not heard about it. Not an issue. Not an issue, guys. Okay. Swati says yes. I'll just take an example. Fantastic. Great. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Now please pay attention to the screen. I was taking an example of Amazon. So I will try to, explain you with the Amazon's example only. Okay. What we were searching about wall paints, if you remember, right? In the example. Wall paints for home. This is what we had searched, right? So now this is something what I'm talking about, search engine optimization, SEO. Okay, guys, so please pay attention now on your screen. When we are searching on internet, that is wall paints for home. Now what we are searching at? Give me a moment. When you are getting the results in front of you, you are getting the results that is Nippon Paints. Number one, Berger Paint, number two, this is number three, like that. But one thing you are missing at, in the topmost results which are coming in front of you, can you see this? What is written here? Can you see this? What is written here? Similarly, this. In the topmost results, whichever company is coming in front of you, what you are finding, a tag that is mentioned here that is sponsored. All of you are able to see this. Now, this is something, guys, which is very important, and this is something where you have to pay attention. Okay? When you are finding, it is mentioned sponsored. Sponsored means paid results. Sponsored means paid results. Now, this is something, guys, what I was saying that pay attention to. Sponsored section that you will see in front of you, this is not something which is appearing in front of you organically. Okay? These are the results of paid section. Why paid section is there? I will explain just after this. When you will scroll down, then you will see the first company, it is coming Deluxe. And before Deluxe, there is no sponsored tag. Before Deluxe, there is no sponsored tag. Before this, there is no sponsored tag. So then you are finding a company which is coming in front of you without any sponsored tag. Okay? Without any sponsored tag, that is non-paid result. Okay? That is the result of search engine optimization. Any company, let's say when you are listing your product at Amazon, I was talking about we have so many pages. We have 7 page, 8 page, 9 page. We have, because millions of products are there. So every product has a particular ranking on Amazon. Okay. So everybody cannot come on top. But one thing is clear, when a company is coming on the number one page in front of you, and when a product is coming at number one rank in front of you, so this is one of the company which will get highest number of sales, highest number of revenue. Why? Because this company is coming at number one, and this company will have highest number of visitors. Okay, if you will scroll down, if you will find out this company will have less number of visitors. Okay, less number of sales in compared to the company which is coming at number one. Okay, so now your job is not only to post a particular product or list a particular product at Amazon. This will not help you. You have to make sure the product that you have listed at Amazon, that should appear on page number one, and that should appear in topmost ranking. Then only people will buy. Otherwise, the person will not buy your service, or the service or sales will be very low in that case. So companies will always have an objective that whenever you write content for a particular company, your content that you have written, that should appear on the top. Why? Because you always write down these product or the content for a specific group of audience. So you have to make sure that your content is appearing in front of your targeted audience. Okay. Amrita is saying, how will a content writer level up its content? Yeah, that is what I'm saying. If you are following search engine optimization's algorithm, you will be getting best results out of it. And every company would be ready to hire you as a content writer if you know the SEO part. Okay. So make sure when you are saying content writing, you are talking about search engine optimization friendly content writing. Because if you know only writing and you don't know how to rank your content through search engine optimization, a company will not give preference to hire. A company would always hire a person who understands SEO algorithms. Now the second results, what I was actually showing to you, these results, the sponsored portion. Now these are the companies which are unable to come on top organically. They are unable to beat the competition organically. So they mentioned to Google that still We are unable to come on top, but we would like to get clients. We wanted to sell our services. So if you can take my company product on top, I will be paying a decent amount to you, and I would like to do business because anyways they also want the business. So Amazon says that I will show your product on top, but before your product, I will list your product under the category that is sponsored, which is actually written, written here. All right. Similar to this, when you are looking for content writing course, when you are looking for content writing course, let's say I'm searching here best content writing course. So when you are looking this term, you are finding sponsored, this company sponsored, this company sponsored, this company sponsored, this company sponsored. These are the paid results. These are not organic results. So do not get yourself confused. When you are searching for best content writing course, it is not meaning that these companies are best. No, these are organic, these are paid results. Come down at the bottom. This is one of the company which are offering so many courses. This is the result of organic search. This is a blog writing site. This is not a training providing company. LinkedIn is not a training providing company. Udemy is offering self-learning courses. So in the search result, this is one of the company that is IIM Skills. It is not having sponsored in front of you. So this company is following search engine optimization norms in the right way. Because of that, IIM Skills is appearing on the topmost list into a company. Scroll down a bit more, you will find out again IIM Skills is there in front of you. You will never find out any sponsored before the name of IIM Skills like other companies have. Okay. So make sure whenever you are coming into the content writing industry, you are good at SEO. Okay. And obviously you are writing good content. You should be good at market research, right? The content you are writing that should be meaningful for a reader. So these are the two things you have to make sure that you are writing content that is meaningful, attractive, engaging for a reader. Plus, when a person is reading your content, at the back of their mind, they are able to make their decision that will result you in positive way. Okay. And second part, the most important part, that is SEO, search engine optimization. Your content should appear organically. The paid results that you are looking at, these are the result of what? Search engine marketing. These are the marketing terms that I'm actually using. I myself hold around 7.5 years of experience. So these are the result of what? Search engine marketing. Okay. SEM. These are paid results. A digital marketer can actually understand this term. When I have to hire a content writer, I will not be hiring this person. No, I will be hiring which person? This person. So guys, between the paid results and non-paid results, that is SEO and SEM, things are clear to you. I will move to the next section. Everybody, if you can answer in the chat box, these things are clear to you. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Amrita. Rest all clear. I'm just moving to the next section. Great, great. Let me move to the next section now. So now, when we understand that we have to be a person who have to do content writing, and we will get opportunity only if we have these two skill sets to get a job, to freelance, or maybe to setting up their own business. So now in content writing, if anybody of you are actually planning to enroll, you have only three objectives. I wanted to understand my audience, those who are attending this particular session with me. How many of you are looking for a job? How many of you are looking for a freelance opportunity? And how many of you are looking to set up your own business? If you can reply in the chat box, so that one by one, I will be explaining to you guys that, okay, if you wanted to achieve these goals, what all things are required. And then I will talk about the course of IIM Skills, what we offer, and I will also help you to meet more than 18,000 professionals as I had promised. Okay, Avni says freelance, Tasneem says freelance, Sharmila says job and freelance, Amrita says part-time jobs. So Amrita, anyways, part-time job means you're talking about freelance only. Survi says freelance. Rest, all. Priya, Swati, have you answered? Survi says freelance, okay. Okay, okay, got it, guys, got it. So we have a mixed audience here. Priya says job. Fantastic, fantastic. So we have a mixed audience. So I will not take much of your time, guys, because we have, extended bit the extra, because we are going in a detailed discussion. So I apologize for, a bit extra time. So now I'm talking about job. I'm talking about freelance. And finally, I'm talking about setting up your own business, right? Now, if anybody is looking for a job, how and why company will hire you, understand that part. But what is required? You need good writing skills. You need a strong portfolio. And here I will be mentioning you need good SEO skills. In freelance, what do you need? In freelance, you need to have your own website, good writing skills. You need to have a good SEO skills. You need to have strong portfolio. And if anybody is looking to set up their own business, what they need to have a website. Other than that, good writing skills and SEO. One more thing that I need to add here into freelance, sales skills. Same here, sales skills. Now understand, guys, this is something which is a very one of the most important part. Now every one of us, when we are looking for a content writing course, we understand SEO is the most important part, good writing skill is the most important part, having a strong portfolio is the most important part. But which institute I should join? I will be talking about that part just in 2 to 3 minutes, and I'm sure you can relate to it. So when you say that there are so many companies which are offering content writing course and everyone saying they are best into it. Now this is the area where you can validate that who is best into this area. Okay. SEM Rush. I'm just sharing this particular, link with you guys. This is one of a, tool that is 100% free. And this tool is world's best tool to find out which company is getting highest number of traffic organically. See, a person can teach you good SEO when the person himself or herself is aware about good SEO. So if company is saying that I'm teaching you best content writing skill set, it means I myself know what all content writing hacks or skill sets are there and how to apply that part for. So first of all, I will be doing all of that implementation for myself. It means I will be able to beat the competition easily. Okay. So here you need to figure out that if company is claiming that I am the best content writing company, how you can validate who is best. I will take an example of IIM skills. So this is semrush.com. It will ask you to simply log in through your email. My portion is already logged in. Now I am going to SEM Rush homepage. I am clicking here and you can see at the left hand side of my screen SEO part is written. So whichever company is actually doing best SEO, that company will appear in front of you on what when I am searching for, let's say, iimskills.com. This is IIM Skills website. When I'm clicking here and searching the results of IIM skills, so whichever is the competition for IIM skills into the courses domain, what we offer, that competition you will be able to see. I will be looking at what Indian market. Okay. First of all, I'm talking about what Indian market. So when I have clicked on iimskills.com, I have clicked on Indian market. Now you can see what is the organic traffic. You can see here there is no paid traffic that we are getting. Okay. I'm talking about the organic traffic only. We are getting close to 4 lakh people every month at IIM Skills website. Okay. Organic traffic people are unable to drive on their website even in 1 year the amount that we are getting in 1 month only. Close to 4 lakh people every month at IIM Skills websites we are getting. Now I was talking about the competition that which company is best. Now scroll down at this particular page only, and I will show you some of the competitive analysis by this tool. Okay. As I mentioned, this is number one tool globally that you can use. Now you can see this competitive positioning map. Now you can see which company is actually coming at top, which company is coming at a different portion altogether. All right. Here, what you are looking at, this IIM Skills is the company which is coming at the top. Rest all are the competitors which are coming in front of you. Okay, give me a moment. IIM Skills results, SEO dashboard, iimskills.com. Give me a moment, guys. It is scrolling. Yes, finally I got it. When I'm searching for worldwide, yeah, now I got the result. I was actually getting a different results. So now, when we are looking at worldwide, what you are actually looking at, iimskills.com, we are getting close to 4.5 lakh approximately. Scroll down at the bottom. Here you can see the competitive positioning map. And now you can see the different companies which are coming as a competition for IIM skills. These all are the competition of IIM skills you can see here. Okay. And here IIM skills. Okay. The highest number of traffic gainer organically. So now what you can see in the organic traffic, IIM skills is far ahead, almost 3 times higher to any other company, organic traffic wise, if I may tell you. So there is no one who is able to beat IIM skills into the SEO part. So there is no one who can claim that they can teach you better SEO part than IIM skills. If they can do so, then why are they not able to beat IIM skills into the competition? So this is one of the part what you can validate. Okay. Next part that you can validate, you can simply log into LinkedIn. I want all of you to please do these exercises when you are free as well so that you can validate the things. Go to LinkedIn. Here you can simply search IIM skills. When you are searching IIM skills and you will scroll down at the bottom, here you can see how many pages are there in front of you, more than 100 pages. So now you can scroll down and you can add anybody. These all are the guys who have done the course with IIM skills and you can connect with them. Here you will find out more than 20,000 people. You add anybody randomly and talk to them that what exactly they are doing, what kind of exposure they have got from IIM skills and what they are getting. Okay. So this is something what you can validate. Similar to this, you can go to here, search bar, simply search Vaibhav Kakkar. He is the founder of IIM Skills. His profile is an open profile. Check his profile. You will see in the comment section, there are a lot of people, those who are actually, giving thanks to Vaibhav Kakkar on their achievements. Okay. And they are actually, talking about their success. So you can actually see his stories as well, or the achievements of IIM Skills as well. Okay. This is another part what you can validate and where you can go to IIM Skills website. Here as well, we have shown you a lot of placement records where here, this one, placement tab. You can see we have shared so many profiles with you guys where you can open any of the profile, Purva Deshpande, Rashmi, Neha. Simply click on this in section and you will see the LinkedIn profile of this person. Add this person and talk to this person and get the feedback out of it. So all of these validations you will be able to get from IIM skills. Okay. Now I was going back to this part. Here, for the job part, IIM skills will be helping you with the portfolio development, with the SEO part and good content writing skills anyways. Why? Because now let me talk about the course part as well along with it, so that all of you will be clear that what we are offering. And if in case, in the meanwhile, if you have any questions, I will be allowing everybody to unmute themselves and ask their questions. So guys, we offer a course that is called Content Writing Master Course. It will be total 4 months of training program in which you will be getting 4 weeks of live classroom training program, okay, online classes that we are offering, 3 months of internship, which is again is a part of your course only. So if I will say here, duration of our training program that we offer, give me a moment. Duration will be how much? 4 months. In this, you will see 1 month course plus 3 months internship. Okay. Internship is nothing, guys. We will be helping you in the portfolio development where your content will be live on digital platforms, because whenever you are going ahead to get a job, to get an opportunity, every company will say that why should I consider you as a content writer? So duration will be 4 months. Okay. Classes will be every Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the first month. And when we go to second month, every Sunday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. So this is from second month to 4 month, second to fourth month. This is the timing. Okay, let me make it a bit small into the font size so that things will be clear. So this is for initial 1 month, you have 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And from second month to 4 month, you have every Sunday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Okay, or sometimes maybe 12:30 p.m. Right? Validity or support for the course you have for lifetime. Support is for lifetime. Okay. Job support is provided because we have a dedicated job support team. Okay. Job portal where we are helping our alumni, those who are, looking for a job part. Other than that, you have 100% hands-on experience within this course. Fresh batch we have from 7th of April. And at this point of time, course fees is INR 16,900 plus 18% GST. This is the course fees. This is for now. There is a planning which is going on in the month of April. There may be a hike into the course fees, and the course fees will be going almost double of what we are offering for now, because there are a lot of changes that we have done in the course and a lot of things has to be added as well. So additional advantage what an individual can get if anybody is enrolling at current fee, the person will be getting the exposure to the future things as well that we can add in the course, and you don't have to pay anything extra. So this is what, guys, what we are offering from our side. And from my side, the presentation what I was actually having for you guys is almost done. I have almost shared everything from my side. Now I am giving access to everybody. Now you can ask your questions. If you want to ask your question in the chat box, you can ask your questions in the chat box. If anybody wanted to unmute themselves, simply one by one, you can unmute and you can ask your question. And also, those who are looking to enroll in the training program, which is starting from 7th of April, with the current course fees, I am sharing the payment link. Here is the enrollment link. You can use given link and start your training from 7th of April. Once you will open this link, this page will appear in front of you. Simply fill your details. In the batch date, you simply need to select the batch date, 7th of April, and you are good to go with this. Now I am done with the overall presentation from my side, guys. If any one of you have any question, you are open to ask your questions in the chat box. If somebody wanted to unmute, they can unmute and they can ask their question. Everyone, those who are attending this session with me, Amrita, Avni, Charu, Priya, If you have any questions, you can simply ask your questions. And those who are planning to enroll, guys, please use the given link and complete the enrollment so that we can actually offer the seat for you in the batch. So Priya says, could you please tell me how much will be 18% GST? So Priya, give me a moment. Let me come here. 16,900 plus GST is equal to 19,942. I hope Priya, now the answers. This thing is answering. Okay. Sangeeta says, I want to know the difference between content creation and digital marketing. Okay. See, Sangeeta, now understand. Digital marketing is altogether is a very vast field. Okay. When we are talking about main purpose of our, activities is like marketing, whether it is through paid ads, it is through organic ads, it is through emails, it is through any other, picture. The main, sorry, focus of a company is like marketing. We have to do marketing of something which is already existing. Understand the difference. You have, let's say, this mobile phone you have in your hand, and you have to do the marketing of this mobile phone. So you can easily do the marketing of this mobile phone because this is already in existence. Whereas content writing industry is mainly to use for what? To create an existence of something. This is one of the part of marketing, but the main job of content writing is not to do marketing, it is to create presence of something, reach out to the masses. Okay, so the main purpose of this particular industry for content writing is reach out to the masses, not to do marketing of something, and that is to organically, right? So writing is the main focus into writing section, but into the marketing, there are so many marketing activities will be added. Okay. Amrita says, Sir, how does the internship works later? See, Amrita, what will happen? As I mentioned to you, everybody is looking to get an opportunity. When you will go for an opportunity, every company will demand or ask you that why should I consider you a content writer? So they wanted to see some of your work samples, which are live, not in the Word doc form. Okay. So this 3 months of internship that we are talking about, what will happen within these 3 months of internship? Whatever work you are doing, that work will go live on a digital platform. Let's say, for an example, you will be writing your first post for the brands like Times of India Readers blog. Okay, Times of India is an international portal. If your content is there on Times of India, then you can simply say with confidence that, okay, I am someone who is a writer and my content is live on Times of India. That makes sense. Rather than just saying that my content is here in the Word doc form, please have a look at it. Nobody is going to appreciate that. Similarly, you will be writing your first ebook. It will go live on Amazon Kindle or maybe on Google Books. Okay. Uh, Other than that, vocal.media is another platform on which your content will be live. So every platform, if you have to get your content published on, there are certain algorithms which you have to follow. So what we do, we will take some additional classes, that is every Sunday 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. We will teach about those new things or the algorithms. You will follow that and your content will be live. So that is what is going to happen in your internship. That is moreover for your portfolio development only. I hope this answers. Priya says, okay, thank you. What kind of assignment shall be done? See, Amrita, whatever section we are teaching, whether it is an article, we will ask you to write an article. If we are teaching you to write product descriptions, you will be writing product description. This is all something that is going to be the work that you will be getting after each class. So what all things you will learn, you will do it practically, and implementation has to be done on that. Sangeeta says, so CC, I would say that it is not a part of it. It is something which is connected to it. Okay, because when we say digital marketing purely will leverage you onto the marketing strategies. When we say content writing, it will leverage you onto the engagement strategies, having a reach strategy with the help of your writing, with the help of your text that you are doing. Okay. Priya says also, once we are done with the course, how would be our career prospect? Priya, you will have two options, whether you are looking for a job or looking for freelance. In both of these two cases, IIM skills will be supporting you. If anybody is looking for a job, as I mentioned, we have a dedicated placement cell. We will go ahead, find out the opportunities and schedule your interviews. And if anybody is looking for a freelance opportunity, we will go ahead helping you in setting up your own platform, how to pitch your services, how to reach out to targeted audience, how to pitch your services and how to convince them how to get a sales and all. This is all something which is going to be a part of this course only. Or simply how much generally content writer get paid. See, this depends actually. If anybody is actually targeting Indian market, so let's say in India, let's say 80 paisa per word, 70 paisa per word as per the Indian market is the charges. So let's say if somebody is asking you to write 40,000 words for them, you will simply calculate 40,000 into 70 paisa or 80 paisa. Whereas if you are targeting a market like US market, for an example, so there they are paying you, let's say $20 per hour. Okay. So this thing is actually, depending upon different aspects. But yeah, earning potential is fair enough to justify this to me. Sharmila says, I already finished my content marketing course in some platform. Can I just give me only 1 minute, Sharmila? Your Can I do internship only because I'm looking mainly? Well, Sharmila, we are not sure about other platform whether they have delivered the learning to you in the right format or not. Okay. So this is something which is not possible. Those who are looking to go ahead with the process, they have to, do everything from the starting. Priya says when we write content writing during internship, we will be paid. No, Priya, you will not be getting paid. Why? Because you are doing this writing stuff for yourself. You're not working for a different company. All right, great. Most welcome, Amrita. Swati says, will we be receive any certificate after completion of the course? Yes, of course, you will be receiving two certificates, one from IIM Skills, and second that you will be getting from HubSpot, which is a US-based firm. So we are actually preparing you to get that certificate as well, because there will be an online exam to get your certificates. In both of these two cases, we will be preparing you for that. So Priya says that's great. That will help internship you. Absolutely, Priya. Amrita says, how do company assess the writer skills? They will be looking at the overall traffic on your content or the visibility of your content that you have, done. So that is what is going to be your job with the company. So we will prepare you for that. Sandhya says, do you offer courses for virtual assistant? Go associate? No, Sandhya, we don't. Sharmila says, I finished my content writing course from HubSpot. Yeah, it's a free portal, Sharmila. HubSpot is mainly helping you with the certification portion for the content marketing. But again, organic content writing and the marketing competitive analysis is something which requires a lot of attention from a faculty and mentorship. Great. Any other question, guys, you have? And also, guys, I wanted to understand from you that how many of you are planning to enroll from 7th of April batch. Please write down in the chat box and use the given link what I have given to you. Okay, because as I mentioned to you, this course fees may get changed right from 1st of April because there is a planning, as I mentioned, which is going on to have a hike into the course fees. So it is better that if we can save some money and get the updations as well. So everybody, please write down in the chat box that how many of you are planning to start from 7th of April and in how much time you are planning to enroll so that accordingly me and my team can actually, have a, I would say, follow up with you guys and helping you with the overall onboarding process. In the chat box, please. Amrita, I couldn't understand this W you had mentioned. Sangeeta says, I'm not planning yet. Not an issue, Sangeeta. If there are any questions or if there are anything which is still not clear, you can still, mention the same part. Priya, please give some time to think about. Sure, Priya, sure. Please take your time. Please take your time. How many of you are planning for 7th of April? Please, guys, mention in the chat box. Not an issue, Surbi. You can take your time. It's all right. By the way, those who are, not able to pay the course fees in one go, we have Bajaj EMI option available, okay? Where one individual can pay the course fees in 7 parts, okay? This is also an option. So per month, you will be paying INR 2,849 rupees, okay? This is also an option what you can use. All right. Sharmila, after this particular demo session, you can ask this particular section with the counselor because as of now, IIM Skills is not offering any concession. The course fees, whenever there is any concession, that will always go live over the website. Okay. So you can discuss this part with the person after the demo session. Avni says we'll confirm you in some time. Thank you so much for the session. Most welcome, Avni. We for enrolling on 7th. Sandhya, if you are enrolling now, for 7th of April, this will be the course fees, 19,942 rupees. No issues, Tasnim, take your time. If in case there is something which is still not clear, you can let me know. From my side, the overall part is done. So I want all of you to please share your feedback as well about this session. And in case if some correct, some feedback where we can improve more, I request you to please share your feedback as well. Most welcome, Sharmila. If you all can share your feedback, most welcome, Priya. Anybody else has any questions? Got all doubts cleared about the content writing. All right, Swati, great, great. Rest all are clear so that I'm finally closing the session. And once again, guys, thank you so much for spending your 1.5 hour time with me. Those who are looking to get enrolled, please save this link with you and try to get yourself enrolled as soon as possible before the fee is getting higher. Most welcome, Amrita. And in case if any one of you have any questions, any doubts, feel free to connect with us. Most welcome. Most welcome, Surbi. All right, guys. So thank you so much once again. It was really nice having a discussion with you. In case if there is any question, any doubt, you are free to reach out to us and looking forward to welcoming you in our upcoming batch starting from 7th of April. Finally, I am ending the session. You all have a very great time ahead. Thank you so much.